Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Wasn't very kind to these two new teammates, right? Because I mean, I guess when you look at it, it's
I'd be right back.
with so many
Stay right there.
competitors in North America. But Santi and Snowy fought against each other in winner's side of top 32, where Santi came out on top. So Snowy had to make that early trip in the lower bracket, but now is here through top 8, going up against Faison. And game number 1 is going to be on Demon Island, with the first weapon being the gauntlets, going over to Faison. Lots of gauntlet dittos today, and I'm excited to see how Snowy's style of gauntlet shapes up against Phazon's.
Yeah, I mean, so far, Phazon already got a pretty decent punish, got the neutralite again there, and Snowy just trying to get these hits in with the axe. I've seen Snowy kind of slow it down quite a bit today with the axe, mainly just because of the fact that I think since it is such a slower weapon in comparison to a lot of the cast, really has to kind of pick when he's going to throw out those attacks. Wow, what a stuff. Holy cow.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward, or I'll be looking for Snowy to do this maneuver that I was seeing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what all these neutralites from Faison. Oh, and he just barely dodged the down air from Snowy. Yeah, but Snowy's been doing with the axe. It's pretty cool. He'll get axe typically when his opponent is recovering from high above, and he'll try to hit them with a nair as they fall to the ground, and then immediately after he does that rising nair, try to hit him with a slider for the knockout. But Phazon there doesn't even let Snowy have an opportunity to pick up the axe, takes him off the top with the recovery. And Snowy's at a little bit of a deficit here as Phazon just, after hitting 5 gauntlet neutralites, secures the first stock.
It's going to be a tough moment for Snowy here. We're going to see
boys,
how Snowy's able to find the KO. Oh, gets hit by the
I just heard someone hit VODS.
I mean, honestly, even though Phazon died immediately
Alright,
after
everything is
that,
good now. Everything is
that's
good.
still a
What's
lot of
happening? What's
damage.
happening?
That's
What's
the
happening?
most damage Val can get from his signature. They actually have to turn
Why is
that
Discord being
down.
spammed? I don't know, but join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord.
I remember that the people on Twitter were just like, is this what Val did?
Hi, Mireille. Hi.
Downsing it's like loses 10 damage, but it still does a lot of damage. It's when you get caught by
He's
it,
close, wow.
But that was a great example.
Who would have
of,
expected?
I
Who
think
would
what
have
Snowy
thought?
succeeds with the most with the axe is that they'll do these rising nairs and then immediately cider afterwards and get these knockouts, and that's how Faison went down on the right side of the stage. Snowy now unarmed. I think gauntlets are cute.
Wow.
That
What a
hits.
catch from
Phazon.
Phazon. Yeah, just kind of
That
did it.
hit.
Just did the side sig, caught the dodge.
No, that's-
Snowy was caught
it's
unaware
wait,
and was able to push forward with the lead here. Phazon has more or less been in the lead, but Snowy tends to answer back pretty quick. Nice use of the D-Light as an anti-air, right? One of the best
That's what it's
anti-airs
called.
in the game,
You see
I'd
it?
say. And Snowy making great use of it there, but needing to find that KO. Phazon doesn't have enough
It's like
damage
milk,
yet, though.
something
Needs
like
at least like 1 or 2 more hits before
It's
Snowy
so
can
good.
really fish for that KO. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was like 5 right there, so he definitely gave. Well, the
Is
amount of
Anonymous
damage
gonna
that he
play
needed to
after
be able to
this?
bring
After
Snowy
this,
to
we're
a
gonna
point
watch
where it's almost
Anonymous.
Oh,
that's
smoke.
Ooh, you play another game? Yeah, I do.
Oh, baby.
Visage,
baby.
jumping
That was the
at
gauntlet.
dead of night,
I
but I
mean,
completed
oh,
that.
I don't think I. That is absolutely what you're supposed to do after a BOUT neutral sig, right? You
Of course,
take down the ground pound. That hurt.
I always criticize the vowels.
Yeah, Faison destroyed Snowy that game. There's that side stick to catch that landing, and it's weird to say catch the landing because it almost felt like it was just this neutral exchange, but Faison knew exactly where Snowy wanted to go. The neutral sig after the slide charge, and he just keeps going. Fastball, ground pound, Snowy
Apex?
couldn't
I
even
haven't
have
played that for a
a
while.
moment to think about what to do in that scenario. Val from Faison with that solid 2-stock in game 1.
Yeah, and that's a tough break for Snowy there, because in a scenario like that, like he got hit by the end light into the end sig, and he didn't actually dodge, right? So then he used this dodge immediately when he got hit by the end sig, because he was so low, he was like, I want to give myself some time to get a second dodge, and that's where Phazon just comes with the ground pound and just closes out the game. And now, once again, on these
I'm actually
gauntlets,
good at that, yeah.
looking like an absolute maniac, and that's one of the signature things about the way Phazon plays. His offstage game is arguably the best in the game.
Yeah, and you know what? I would even say it's not even arguable anymore after yesterday. Even though Faison obviously didn't ultimately win the 2v2 tournament,
Nice.
Phazon's offstage gameplay was the best of all the players that I was seeing.
That's true.
Confirming those knockouts, and it's transferring over here in the 1v1s as well. Not to mention that I think Phazon's done a better job than any other Gauntlet players that I've been seeing so far, following up after side lights with Gauntlet side air, whether he's jumping or fast falling with a side air afterwards. To follow
Wait, the stream is
opponent
loud.
after they do whatever mix-up they try to
There
do
you
to
go.
avoid
Should be good
getting
now.
hit, right? And he's been hitting so
No,
many
no,
of those
more.
with a lot of damage. But now Snowy hitting back with the axe.
Nah,
Finally
too
got
loud.
that knocked out of his hands, and Phazon's looking for the
I
finishing
can't
move,
sing
but
Saza.
Oh, man, this is where I feel like
Taza.
Snowy's been
I
struggling,
can't
though,
sing him.
finding those KOs, which you wouldn't really
Whenever
think
Flambo talks,
would
it's
be
low.
the
Whenever
problem,
Taza
right?
talks,
Snowy
it's...
kind of renowned for the axe play, but
I think this
he's
is good.
having some trouble
Oh!
finding those
Yeah, this is
Sairs,
good,
and
this is
another side sig from Phazon just seems to find the mark there. Snowy once
this is
again
good.
caught slipping, and I'm always scared when Snowy falls behind a little bit here. Granted, just one hit away, shouldn't be too hard. A neutral light in the corner would KO, doesn't throw it out though. We're gonna see.
Oh, down light, down air. Phazon tries to bait him into the ground pound, but the Sair will catch it back onto the stage.
I think no,
And,
Dia. I'm not sure.
It kind of eliminates your worries there a little bit, I feel like, because you're highlighting that Snowy, at least when he's at a deficit, has been having difficulties getting these knockout confirms. But when he's in the lead, he can extend stocks for like what feels like years, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully he can get into a position where he's able to get that nice, solid side air on a Phazon to take the first stock lead of the set. Otherwise, Phazon could be in a position where he's at a 2-0 lead.
Bro,
This best of
this air is so delicious.
5.
So
Sidelight just barely misses.
And that would be big damage for Snowy there had it landed. But one thing I do like that I've seen from Snowy is that this Rayman is definitely no joke. Like, this is definitely a
What if Phazon
Rayman player
win?
now, you know? Because I saw
Snowy's
even that
lacking in
last
once,
stock that
huh?
Snowy got, went for the down
I feel like
sig,
he's stuck on Rayman now because he
immediately bait out
thinks
the Sair from Phazon and
like he
then
did
found
good
a
on
Sair
Rayman and
of
he's
his
scared to
own in
switch.
retaliation. That's just the Rayman classic there. So at least have some baits in the bag here to throw out to try and close out some of these stocks. Nice.
Ooh, good side air on the way back. Avoids the side light. Weapon toss forward. Went for a pickup.
Nice.
Neutral light. Gravity cancel side light.
my
and the
gosh.
side air off the ground pound. Beautiful. Beautiful. Weapon toss, catches Phazon off guard, gets the lead, and this is the position that we were looking for Snowy to be in, right? He's gotten that knockout. Now he's at a place where he's in the lead, and he can extend this really, really far if he's careful about it. And he's been doing a great job with his anti-air game. Down lights, axe, neutral air,
He's gonna
side
kill
airs
him,
to
no?
catch the landings. Phazon's been getting hit by a lot of those attacks now that Snowy's primary.
Snowy's jumping
focused
so
on the
much, man.
axe over the
Nice.
gauntlets, and all right there in a row, right? That was like 3 landings covered back to back.
And I love the way that Snowy is playing this. Gets caught by the gravity cancel D-line, unfortunately. But landing against Val is
Of course,
like
Legendski, of course.
kind of impossible sometimes it can feel, especially if he
Feels
has
like,
the
yeah.
sword, right? Like, you have the sword D-light, which is great for catching landings. On top of that, there's the N-Sig from Val, which kind of just
Damage?
eliminates like everything that the D-light
my
doesn't
God.
cover. But it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter here because Snowy's just been able to get so much damage against these gauntlets from Phazon. We haven't really seen this yet. Most of the time when Phazon's had the gauntlets, he's come out on top. But how did
Yeah.
that lose?
He must have driven.
Oh my
it
God.
almost felt like he got repulsed away from Phazon's neutral light and then sucked back in.
Phazon
after
is
that
in
air
a really
finish.
good
That's-
position,
It was
don't
so
choke.
crazy with the spacing
Nice.
on that. But yeah,
He's
and
hit
a
again, not
final
gonna lie.
point onto
Oh,
your.
that actually hit. Okay, he's good. He's really good now.
Your mention about difficulties
No.
ending as well is that Phazon successfully caught 2 landings against Snowy with the side sig, the sword side sig, right? You have so many ways to cover, going above, going in front of, whatever the case may be, and Phazon's been doing a great job with it. And they might just bring it back right here as he dodges narrowly from that side.
Kill
air.
him!
no.
No!
Oh,
No!
That
We could
was
have killed him maybe
such
with
a
N6.
That was cheeky, I'll give you that.
He's
Bro!
alive. Oh, the
Nice.
down air?
I think N6 would have killed him.
So far into the sky.
I'm not
I
sure
didn't
actually,
think he was
probably
able to
not, I don't
follow
know.
up. But the landing on that side air caught Phazon off guard. I think Phazon was trying to get just out of range of the side air, and
That was a
Snowy
close game.
drifted a little
Damn.
too hard to the left. We're going to see that finishing. I think it was all side airs this game. Oh, no, that's right, the weapon.
I think the crazy part about this is that Snowy doesn't fast fall after the jump neutral air there, right? Like most axe players will fast fall and then try to land and do something else, but the fact that Snowy doesn't fast fall there means he has enough time to put out his Sair, and that's definitely what caught Phazon there. He had no idea that was coming.
And
I'm not rooting for
really
Phazon.
like that you're highlighting that, because that's something that I too have been
I'm just-
noticing,
wait.
from Snowy's axe gameplay that I think is very unique about him as a player, is that he's
I'm just
able to
rooting
use
for the one
those
that's making
rising
the play,
neutrals
you know?
in such a way that when he
It's just
doesn't
fun like that.
fast fall, the sider feels like it lasts and reaches twice as long, because the move's he's just making the move active at the right times to catch those landings after people think that they're safe.
I'm eating
when
potatoes.
the sidelight air finishes,
And,
or the
same thing as
jumping
yesterday,
air
salad and
finishes. They're like,
meat
okay,
and-
I got hit by your one axe move that doesn't
It's
lead
easy to eat
anything.
this on
I can
stream,
come
that's
back to the
why.
ground now. Oh, wait a second. My stock is gone. And we saw that happen 3 times that game.
Oh man, I'm even looking at the chat here. Phazon was saying, "Go back," wanted the same stage.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
But Snowy was like, "I'm going easy on you." So we'll see. We'll see how Game 3 shapes up to be. We're going to Demon Island here, right? We don't have a whole lot of wall. We know we got a Rayman over there, so that axe down
No,
sig
but
is
I
going to
mean,
be quite a bit
not
more
really.
potent. But we
I know
also
some
have
stuff, but
Val,
not
who has
much.
sword side sig and
Kinda
gauntlet
suck at
neutral
cooking.
sig as well to cover that tiny wall. So we'll see.
Ooh, Snowy bringing out the true combo. Gravity cancel down line. Oh, that was so cool. Gravity cancel sideline off the wall. He said, I've got a little mini Val side stick in my kit too, but he was using the gauntlets in that case. And the down air doesn't catch Phazon. Trying to catch Faison was using his sword.
One last game,
got back up the stage. Now unarmed against Phazon's gauntlets. I think that's the axe, but oh wow!
That's about
Phazon
simple.
saying,
Good player.
You ain't touching this.
Damn.
Oh, he neutral six him into the gauntlet.
Oh, he doesn't have a dodge. Wow, an unarmed down air to stop him, but it doesn't matter. Phazon saying, I got another neutral stick for you. How's Snowy gonna land? He just falls, and that's honestly that's the mix-up sometimes. The no mix-up really does work.
Well, and I think
God.
a big reason to that too is that a lot of players will.
Oh, he dove into it.
He
Oh,
tried
no.
to fade away from that too, and he just ended up catching it with his head, sent straight up the side of the stage. But yeah, a lot of players, I feel like will try to react to dodges or jumps or whatever. So sometimes the no option landing is the one that makes them they're not prepared because they were waiting for something to trigger a punish, right?
Yeah, especially it just works out in a scenario where it's like if you burn all your options before you land.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Keep it predictable. So
yeah,
Snowy just kind of throwing that mix up in. Oh, that's a free punish, and I love that he goes for the gravity cancel D-light instead of the falling neutral air there, because that was more bang for the buck. But speaking of bang for the buck, double side light recovery from Phazon, has 3 stocks still. Snowy probably gonna be able to get rid of his first stock here pretty soon, but has a lot of work.
I think they nerfed D6 damage to balance out the 6 in the game's damage. Something like that.
Last game here was a 2 stock, and now Snowy is in a position where he might get 3 stocked if he's not able to get a follow up of that side light. You could hit 5,000 more of those side lights. It's still not gonna take Phase off the top. But the neutral light on arm's almost doing it. He can't even reach side light in air anymore.
Oh my gosh. Oh, please don't get. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I was like, if Phazon gets you off stage here, this could be curtains. And Phazon was honestly at a point where like axe anything would have killed. Neutral light, D light. Yeah, sure, the Nair is not gonna kill, but like who's trying to kill with the Nair?
Well, yeah, nobody's trying to kill the Nair. He couldn't even hit the Nair after the side.
I'm not rooting for anyone, honestly. I'm just looking.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fall up for sure, but you
I
don't
know.
know the neutral there.
Whoever
Snowy
wins
gets back
wins.
onto the ground, but gauntlet stare to the face. Snowy already more damage than Phazon, and Phazon's got an extra stock to play with.
Oh, what a
but this is a good start.
Punish, dude. Oh, yo, Snowy just turned the jets on. Hold on, and just like that, Phazon's in kill range. Snowy can find a weapon, set it up. We can have ourselves the last stock scenario.
Nah, this is over. There's no way,
right?
right?
To find a weapon there because Snowy was definitely just tossing his weapon at Phazon multiple times and put himself in a position.
I'm in
where
favorite
he was
streamer.
looking
Let's
for
go.
something, and now Phazon was able to take
We
control
take
again.
Wow.
But that time it succeeds, gets the weapon throw, gets the bounce, picks the weapon back up, neutralizes Phazon off the side of the stage. One solid hit would probably take the sword out of Phazon's hands. I feel like that weapon's going to be pretty damaged at this point. Oh, he skates across the stage, and that's going to be the stock. Beautiful punish. Turning around to get the backswing of the axe down air so that he could punish Phazon for the side stick without risking getting hit himself. And Snowy was at the stocks.
Okay. Well, threw away that axe, and it didn't really do much. Managed to pick up another one. That one's gone as well. And there goes Snowy. Yeah. You know, did a good job bringing it back to at least final stocks there because it looked like Phazon was really going to run away with it.
I'm getting this, I think, but not this.
Granted, didn't lead to much. Definitely wouldn't want to go back to Demon Island. Like, you see, first thing Snowy bans Demon Island. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, and I guess he'll have to be put into a position where, because for Snowy to have a chance of winning this, he's going to have to win this next game, and that means the ban's reversed. Yes, certainly going to leave Demon Island up, so he's going to have to be okay with the other 2 stages that are available to pick if we get that far, because he has to win this game and the game after that if he wants to stay in this tournament, and Phazon is brought to match points. Here we go on Mammoth Fortress. First weapon over to Snowy, immediately starts with that point-blank weapon throw, and Phazon just punches him out of the way, gives him a kick for good measure. Okay, all right, Phazon.
Oh my god, Phazon is so annoying.
Yeah, keep going.
No.
Oh, no, it works! Oh, the double! Oh, I
thought you had it, bro.
Wait,
no, he got
jumped. Oh my god, man. What am I watching, bro? That was so dumb.
I think, yes,
so
that had
fucking
to have
dumb.
been it. I would have reflexively avoided the ground pound that Snowy put out, and I think Snowy didn't even like quite get the distance on that ground pound. Whatever the case is, that double down stick was beautiful, and Snowy was able to take a quick stock after what was an amazing string of unarmed attacks from Phazon, and he's got the lead, but that lead is going to be gone real quick if he hits another ground pound. Hey, he doesn't even need to.
Yeah,
what's happening?
His dodge or something there. Couldn't get that last little bit of distance that he needed. Has a very baby lead, though. Phazon did an immaculate job of bringing this game back in a realm of possibility where it doesn't feel too far out of hand. But Snowy getting quite a bit of damage unarmed here. Finally picks up an axe, stuck on the side.
Oh.
And I like that. He doesn't swing there. He just runs to regain positioning. Oh,
ooh, that's not good.
What's
that? It clashed. I can't believe it traded like that.
What is this game?
So lucky for Phazon. Oh, I thought he was going to put the down air there, but Faison makes it back. Another down air.
Nice.
Side air right afterwards. Snowy so good following up axe down air in neutral air with side air, and he gets the tail end of the nair as Faison reaches his naked over the edge. Snowy really taking the lead here.
Oh, and Snowy needs this platform gone. He manages to actually regain stage here because that platform just being in that corner made it so hard for him to get back down. But now, oh, he just puts himself in the corner. I don't know if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous. Let's see if he's able to make it back. Yeah, it's so interesting how quickly the pressure changed. Right?
Yeah.
Right when you got out of that corner, you want to get to that center stage, but I guess he was trying to keep Faison off stage. But that neutral light will take the gauntlets out of his hands. No dodge force just yet. And Faison?
No, man.
We tries to get a quick one, and it fails him.
I respect it. That downer came so close to pushing Snowy out of the range of recoverability, but it didn't quite hit, and Snowy was able to get him on the way back. But Faison recognized the deficit that he was at, and he saw an opportunity after he hit that D-like ground pound. But man, Snowy's running away with that extra credit now. Yeah,
we're going to see if Snowy can convert this into a Game 5 scenario. That's 2 ground pounds now from a read from Faison to just go ahead and absolutely obliterate Snowy's stock. Like, damn.
Yeah, he keeps catching him when a few jumps are gone as well on the right side of the stage. So even though Snowy's in orange at the time when the ground pound hits, he loses that stock. I wouldn't be surprised to see that Snowy did double the damage of Faison.
Faison wins this over, right?
By the end of this match, regardless of the outcome. Because Faison has just been taking so many of these stocks very, very early.
Oh my god, he's down air city right now, but the grounded variant, which does hit behind Snowy, just trying to get these little tidbits of damage, but Faison is bringing it back really quickly here. Snowy needs to find some hits. There we go, that's one down air, tries to set up
gonna be a Game 5?
edge guard with that Sayer, but it doesn't connect. And Faison just kind of hovering above.
Oh, the neutral catches Snowy in the air.
for no one,
He's covering that weapon. He doesn't want Snowy to even have a chance to switch. He knows the axe.
I'm just rooting for whoever is making a play or something. Or for an underdog. But they're both on the same level, kind of, right?
Weapon toss goes to the gauntlet, switches back to the axe, down air, doesn't get the side
way
air.
too much of your gameplay, you think so?
This is the downlight off that spot dodge from Snowy. Really close game 4 here, but if Snowy goes down, that's it for his tournament life at 7th. He's got to be careful because Phazon's one solid D-line recovery away from making that possible.
Killed, bro.
I mean, I'd be mad if I said I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's the good button to press right there if you're Phazon, right? And, like, Snowy at the end there was going crazy with the movement. And we're getting a replay of that first stock. Yeah, he air dodges up and to the left, and I think he needed to air dodge, like, straight up or upright to be able to get the touch there.
If Snowy
managed to could have dodged that
correctly there, I think he was trying to avoid
like a ground pound,
ground pound by doing the angle, but it just ended up looking sillier because there was no threat. But yeah, Phazon losing that stock early out there, and then the side air from Snowy on the axe being able to seal the deal on the last stock. Really quick cleanups from Phazon with the ground pounds, like you said, but wasn't able to secure the win. And now we're in a Game 5 scenario where the winner of this match will be going up against Sam.
What are you going for? I have no idea.
If I am Snowy here, we're not going to Demon Island, right? So it's going to be between Great Hall and Enigma, which I think are both stages that he doesn't want to go to. But since you're Rayman, you can at least side stick off
is better. Let's see.
Cheeky KO. So
I'm gonna root for the guy that makes the play.
Knockouts have been axe side air, right?
True.
I don't think Enigma and Great Hall cause problems for that. In fact, I feel like it would benefit you, especially when you're fighting against a sword and gauntlet player who 9 times out of 10 is going to be hitting you with a recovery of some kind. If you go to Great Hall, you basically have twice as much health against a player like that. That ceiling's enormous.
Yeah, and on top of that as well, right? You know, Val, so good at juggling. If you just kind of keep refreshing your jumps on that top platform, you can kind of just buy yourself a lot more time to figure out how to get down. The platforms help with that as well, and I don't think Phazon's going to love that. But we'll see how it works out. So far, Snowy, really good string there. I love the chase dodge down, pressure. And Phazon just kind of getting a hit here, a hit there, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, this is really going to test their platform movement proficiency here, I think.
Oh my god.
Phazon putting up that side stick, but something that
side stick versus DC on Rayman, which one
wins?
Both broken.
Is how he's able to adapt these side air confirms using the platforms, either landing on them to reset his jumps, fast falling through them, like fast falling down, then jumping and side airing right away. There's so many things that you can do because this is really the only stage where these platforms permanently linger as like alternative recovery options off the side of the stage. Most of the time, just trying to get back.
Snowy is betting a lot of the chips on the weapon throws today, and honestly, he's been working out so far versus Phazon. He hasn't spot dodged quite nearly enough of these as he should have, and I think Snowy's kind of recognized that, and he's like, all right, I'm going to keep using the weapon throw as my way in here, because he's been having some trouble touching Phazon otherwise.
Yeah. And I like that you say that because there are cases where the weapon throw will come through, and whether
That
it
was a
connects
good
or
weapon
not,
setup, I
Snowy
guess.
just ends up finding himself disarmed. And a lot of the deficits that Snowy is getting into are the result of him disarming himself to try and break these situations where Phazon has a solid control over the center of the stage. That was a pretty clutch one, though. That was a clutch weapon throw for sure.
Oh, for only so much longer there. Phazon goes for the immediate sidelight recovery. I don't think Snowy was quite expecting that. You know, was probably saying, oh, he's probably going to wait for me to dodge, so I'm not going to press it. And unluckily for Snowy, he did. So now Snowy down a stock, not down by much, though. We'll see. We've been talking about how most of these KOs have been coming from the axe side air. So that's probably what we're going to see this time around as well. Unless he throws out a cheeky sig, that Sayer's going to miss, going to get punished. And that's the thing. Since we know that Snowy is looking for that side air right now, right? That means Phazon also knows.
Snowy likes this map because he can run on this map, I guess. I don't know.
And also,
this map
man,
shouldn't be in the
Phazon's
game.
doing such a great job controlling this little bubble in the center of Great Hall underneath all the platforms. And I'm seeing the struggle that Snowy's having trying to get inside, repositioning, staying on the outer edge, dash jumping up and down the platforms. He just can't get inside. He can't contest Phazon, and Phazon is so damaged, but those axe-siders aren't hitting. I mean, oh, the weapon throw almost finishes the job. Okay, that's got to be it, right? Okay.
And honestly, though, that like if you're Phazon, you must be feeling good. That was your first stock, and you saw how much Snowy had to do. You had to kill him with weapon throws, essentially, is what happened there. And that's not a good look if you're Snowy there. You want to be getting these KOs quite a bit earlier. Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, Phazon trying to catch the landings. Once again, there's another example of the weapon throw not working out. Snowy disarmed. Weapon spawn in favor of Phazon. Doesn't get the down air punish, but Snowy no dodge for a few seconds. Sidelights right through, and Phazon's perfectly fine running at the pace of this game. Is Sides going to come through here? No. Snowy recovers to the right side and continues to look for a way in. That's a good start, but he gravity canceled that sidelight, so he couldn't take it too far.
Oh my god, if I'm Phazon right now, I'm just like, all right, all I got to do is dodge the weapon throws. Because that's kind of the only way, really, that Snowy's been able to find a way in. He's been able to get a few pot shots here now, getting some anti-airs with the D-light as well. But at this point, the game is more or less even. Potential KO opportunity. Whoa, what a weapon throw. I can't believe Phazon didn't get hit by that one, and he's back. Wow, what a pickup.
Yeah, that was huge.
And just throws it away.
You know how much is it?
Live and die with a weapon throw. Another one.
Another one. Oh, he does it again. Do it again. Oh, I thought he was going to get the third for sure. The pickup go for a grab pound. Side sig. Coming out from the gravity cancel, the downlight. Just not enough damage to knock him off the top of Great Hall, but if he gets him on that top platform, do it. You know what? Yeah, why not? Just keep chucking it. It's working. That'll be your 2 weapon throw knockouts this game. You just gotta wait for the next one to spawn in, and FaZon's like, okay, I get it. I just gotta stop you from picking up one of these again.
Nice.
Downlight side airs him right off the left side of the stage. One more stock, and Phazon will knock out Snowy and move on to
And it's never gonna happen in a vacuum.
Snowy certainly wants that rematch against Santi after getting 3-0'd in the winner's
Wow! Oh my god, the last glove?
Oh. It had to have been like the last frame of the last glove. I'm pretty sure that move finished already, and then Phazon just disappeared. That was insane.
That's wild. Speaking of cheeky options, that's one for Snowy, but every single stock Snowy has gotten this game has been through nothing but pain, sweat, and tears, and this one, he missed a jump input.
Oh, but he neutral sinks. Okay, he does have his jumps back. I don't know about that one, Snowy.
I don't
know about that one. He touches. The weapon throw stops the grab pound. Okay. Makes it back, misses the side light. Phazon uses the neutral to cover an option where he expected Snowy to go over his head, and Snowy's just
every time he goes gauntlets in a 1v1, he loses.
Like it's punished by a side light.
I promise.
Follow up and Phazon.
Okay, wait.
Side air Snowy into deep red.
Oh, never mind.
Recovery comes through. One more of those sorts of top could do it. He's just gonna keep denying him, but Phazon punches and kicks his way.
Come on, Phazon.
A potential even game. Oh, it's close.
Oh, Snowy.
That's
hot.
It's not it. It's not it. I thought it was, but Great Hall deceived me.
Okay. Oh, whoa, what a really bad recovery there.
It was a bait. It was a bait for sure.
No, I could have killed him.
How is he still alive?
Yeah, Snowy, you can feel the pressure on Snowy right now. Snowy's like already saw the tournament flash before his eyes.
Sig.
Oh my god.
Don't panic neutral sig. Why do I feel like that's what Rayman was in this position?
No.
That's it.
Damn, that was close.
Good stuff to Faison for closing that one out, because that was looking pretty scary. I'm not going to lie.